Yo, we can't be alive forever. But as long as we here, then we might as well shine together. Huh? Yeah. Who you know? Regardless if I give it to you or I gotta grab it. Huh? What's happening, man? Huh? What's up, man? I don't own the rights. That's how I feel today, man. You know how you have a song in your head, song on your mind? Yeah, man. Came in here with that victory. Doom. Huh? Can't be around forever. I'll remix everything and anything. You know what I mean? What's popping though, man? What it do, man? Happy Thursday. Hey, man, we here for a short time, not a long time, man. You know what I mean? It is March Madness, boy. You know. So, yo, let's go. Huh? Let me jump in how we jump in when we jump in on the deep end like splash. While you babysitting. Huh? Good evening, ladies and gents, man. Gents and ladies, man. What's popping? What's going on? What's the dealio? Huh? It is your boy. It's your boy, Walt C, a.k.a. Wody Wo on IG, man. And you are now tuned in to Pop-Up Podcast. Huh? We call it PUP. Where we just give you insights, you know, behind the scenes, little titty winks, talk, conversate. Whatever you want to call it, you know what I mean? Whatever you want to call it, that's what we do, you know? Shout out to all the shout outs, man. Thank you for everybody that's tuning in. Love is love. Love is love. We're going to jump right back into it like we never left, man. One more time, one more time, one more time. Where that? Whoop, there it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely a little crooked eye. Crooked letter. Humpback. You know what I mean? It's all love, though. Huh? Yeah, I mean, had to put my muscles to it, huh? Well, we could do it, put my muscles to it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I moved it the wrong way. I might have, you know? But come on, man. You know every episode is brought to you by You See the Jars, man. Upstate Saucing, man. Courtesy of the Boss Sauce, man. You know what I mean? Huh? Cholesterol free. Huh? All natural ingredients. Gluten free. Huh? Best sauce in the motherland. Word to the motherland. Word to the brother, man. Best sauce in the motherland. Huh? Everything crooked and jacked up, man. I'm by myself, huh? I'm by myself. With my help when I need it, man. Cameraman walked out on me. Nah, I'm just playing. It's all love, man. Let's jump into it, man. Let's sizzle, huh? Where we at? Where we at with it, man? You know what I mean? First things first. Top of the list. Once again, it's on. Man, shout out to O'Shea Jackson, man. O'Shea Jackson Jr., man. Shout out to him, man, because he had a lot to say about Bam 83 points, man. Everybody's still talking about it. Everybody's still socializing about it. You know what I mean? I told you we're going to have to put an asterisk mark behind it, beside it, around it. A lot of people feeling the same way. Make sure when you come in, man, you hit the subscribe button if you ain't subscribed already. You know what I'm saying? Hit the thumbs up, man. It is easy to do. You hear me? You know what I mean? But, man, listen here, man. Listen here. You know it's bad when they start talking, man. The NBA took a black eye that night, man. They took a black eye, man. We're going to keep talking about it until it die down, but the NBA took a black eye that night. Nothing against Bam, man. Nothing against Bam. But O'Shea Jackson Jr. said, man, you know, Ice Cube Jr., I call him. You know what I mean? He said, yeah, he can't trust the NBA after that one. You know what I mean? He feel like the NBA wanted Bam, out of all people, to break Wilt Chamberlain record, man. Can y'all imagine if Bam would have scored 100 points in the game? I think I would have stopped watching it too. I think it would have been over for the NBA, man. You already done took the Magic City collab away. You take the Magic City collabo away, and then you give this guy. No offense, man. It's no offense. I don't, you know what I mean? We just my thoughts. Just our thoughts, right or wrong. You know what I mean? Just how we feeling at the time. But they let Bam score all them points, 83 points. Let him get fouled 43 times. Yeah, man. O'Shea didn't like that, man. O'Shea said he was they tried to set him up to take Wilt record, but it didn't work. You know what I mean? You think they trying to erase Kobe? You know, they trying to outdo the Mamba. Word, he had a lot to say, man. He said he don't even believe that 3-1 record, man. When Golden State was up 3-1 and they lost, he said he don't believe that. He don't trust it now, man. He don't trust it. He feel like the NBA, well, we all know how the NBA is rigged. But whoever had Bam for fantasy points, man, y'all ate like a fat cat. You know what I mean? If you play fantasy basketball and you had Bam, you ate like a fat cat. You know what I mean? And you wasn't eating rats. You hear me? But he said, yeah, the way he feel like Wemby is going to break the Wilt record. He said, give Wemby some time. They're going to make sure Wemby break that. I can feel him on that, though. I can feel O'Shea Jackson Jr. on that. I can feel that because if y'all was about to let Bam, y'all was about to let him break the record or get close to it. You know what I'm saying? Even Robert Horry says the Astro behind it, man. You know? It's like, come on, man. NBA, man. Y'all did us wrong on that one, man. You know what I mean? Y'all could have let somebody great do it. Like, you know? Not saying he ain't great, but come on, man. Come on. We already talked about yesterday how he never had more than 43 points in the game. And you gonna double and triple that? Make sure you hit the like button when you come in. Don't be shy. Say hi. Say hi. You know what I mean? So that's kind of dirty with that. You know what I'm saying? That was very, very, very dirty of the NBA. You know what I mean? Dwight Howard has officially retired. With all the smoke and hoopla going around it, he know he is not, another team won't pick him up never. You know what I'm saying? Another team won't pick him up never. So it's the best thing for Dwight was to retire, man. Especially you got your wife on there. Then your wife, I don't know, if it was another incident, he kicked her out the mansion, you know, word from the curb. You know what I'm saying? Word from the curb. You know, and a lot of people saying that she gonna tough it out and she gonna thug it out because where else she got to go? You know? I don't think she on the reality show no more, is she? Y'all let me know, man. I don't watch reality TV too much, man. You know what I mean? I be feeling like my life is reality. You know what I mean? So why I'm gonna watch reality TV for? You know? Talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Word from the curb. When we say word from the curb, man, that is our way of saying allegedly, man. Allegedly. You know? Sometimes you get tired of saying allegedly, and then plus, word from the curb just sounds, you know? We used to be on the curb. We used to be in the street. We used to chill on the curb. Now we on the porch. So word from the curb is kind of the middleman, from the street to the porch. You know what I'm saying? The middle guy. You know the middle guy always got the rumors. You know what I'm saying? Because he close to the street and then he close to the porch. So word from the curb, when you hear that, you know what it is. You know what it is. Huh? You know what it is. Word. Shout out to Lamar Odom, man. He is out of rehab. Huh? Amy Winehouse thing, man. He's out of rehab clean, man. Now the question is, should somebody hire him as a coach? If you ask me, he better be coaching high school or AAU. You know what I'm saying? If he jumps straight to the top, then yeah, okay. Nobody with experience. This is third rehab stint. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, man. He from up north, so you know I'm a Lamar Odom fan, man. You know what I'm saying? He from up north, but come on, man. Third time is the charm. He really been around there more than that, but you know what I'm saying? I hope this time is the one for Lamar Odom, man. Y'all give it up for Lamar Odom, man. You know what I'm saying? Give it up for Lamar Odom, man. Fresh out of rehab, man. Lamar, get it right before you get it wrong. You know what I'm saying? Give it up for Lamar Odom. It takes a lot, man. He checked himself in rehab because he said he was on the weed, and that's close to that's the next gateway he felt like. You know what I mean? So he said he had to go get clean completely. So hopefully, he don't fall off and be back on the wagon, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, his type of life, being in the spotlight, being around everything, it can trigger. The triggers is easy, man. It ain't like somebody that's at home, you know what I mean? But when you somebody that they give you the world, man, trigger is easy. It's easy to get triggered, man. He did 30 days, man. 30 days in the rehab, and he back with it. He back with it. So shout out to Lamar Odom, man. Hopefully, I pray somebody do give him a coaching job. Let him get in the game. Let him start off somewhere. You know what I mean? Appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. You know what I mean? Thumbs up. Subscribe if you ain't subscribing. There's a ribbon in the sky, man. For our love. Ooh. Y'all know how the words go. I don't own the rights, man. Y'all gonna hear me do a lot of ad-libbing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of ad-libbing. I can't sing, you know what I mean? But I just love music. So, and then plus anyway, y'all listening to some, rock with your boy. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Yeah, shout out to Lamar Odom, man. Hopefully Dwight Howard, I don't know if he's going to get in the Hall of Fame, but Dwight Howard has retired. Officially. What we got going on, there's a lot going on in the world, man. There's a lot going on, man. Trey Hendrickson is officially a Raven, man. He passed his physical. He signed his papers, his 4-year contract. That boy is a Raven. No Max Crosby on that. You know what I mean? No Max Crosby on that. That boy is officially a Raven. So shout out to the Baltimore Ravens, man. Come on, let's make a couple adjustments. We done picked up a safety. We done picked up another. We done re-signed the cornerback. We need another linebacker to me. You know what I mean? To me, we need another linebacker to go with Raekwon. Because Raekwon, he's cheap, man. Yeah, that way. You know what I mean? Shout out to 2 Chainz, man. 2 Chainz. The voice in my head is God. I feel him. If you hear any voices in your head, I hope it is God. But shout out to 2 Chainz, man. He is on the New York Times bestseller. Ain't that something? Won't he do it, Man, listen here, man. That just goes to show you, man. If you got anything on your mind, if you got any kind of vision, man, if you got any kind of idea, man, go ahead, man. Make it work. Make it work, man. You know what I'm saying? You miss every shot you don't take. So make it work, man. And we always got some kind of merch, man. You don't allow snakes running with dogs, man. Shout out to Styles P. You don't allow snakes running with dogs, man. Remember that, man. Remember that in life, man. Because if you're not learning, you're not living. That way. Around the corner, that way. You hear me? So, man, come on, man. Man, ain't no doubling down, man. Man, ain't no got his foot on the gas, man. You know what I'm saying? I guess people wasn't biting down on the lyrics to a song, so he had to go ahead and add 50, man. He at that man. Told him, man. He told 50, you never poked nothing, never shot nothing. Your voice. See, I feel Mano. Mano feel like, because he documented. You understand me? He's documented for doing a bunch of crazy, foolish, get caught up. You know what I mean? But we don't praise the man that go to jail. We praise the man that get away with it. If that makes sense to you, man. You know what I'm saying? If you could be out here living your life doing what you do and you don't see the inside, boy, you the man. Not the man to get caught. You know what I'm saying? You can't glorify getting caught. But it is going down, man. It is going down. But we're going to circle back on that because we got quite a bit. 50 is an easy topic, man. He's the algorithm. So he's easy for us, man. It's easy to talk about 50, man. Easy. So that's why we're going to take up some other stuff, man. You know what I mean? Iran, man. The Strait of Hormuz, man. Crisis. It's a crisis out there, man. They popped 2 ships in the ocean. And then Iran said to his neighbors, man, listen here. y'all better close all American military bases. So what they saying, man? What they saying? Trump said it was gonna be ships to escort the oil up out of there. But they just said they hit 2 ships. They ain't say who 2 ships it was. I know it wasn't their own 2 ships. You know what I mean? So, yo, man, listen, it's getting crucial. Because you know what that mean, man? The oil prices. The oil is going up, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything's shooting up. Everything, if the oil shoot up, then you already know what else shoot up. Oil shoot up, food shoot up. You know what I'm saying? Everything shoot up. DoorDash gonna cost more. Y'all gonna try to be slick and be like, yo, I ain't going outside. You know, if DoorDash don't adjust and Uber don't adjust their prices, they ain't gonna have nobody delivering. You know what I mean? Because shoot, who trying to drop off a sub or some McDonald's for $5 and gas is $5 a gallon? And you stay 20 minutes away. Ain't nobody about to do that. It ain't going down, man. It is not going down. So, you know, be on the lookout, man. If you can, stock up what you can stock up on, man. Get your canned goods. We already talked about the meat, man. Pause. We already talked about the meat. Keep your eyes open, man. Keep your eyes open. Make sure you're reading the labels. I keep telling you, man. I can't stress it enough, man. Make sure you reading the labels. They put the vaccine in the animals, man. So if the vaccine in the animals, when they chop up the meat, is in the meat. You know what I mean? Bill Gates gonna have his way, man. Y'all not, man. Listen here, man. Y'all not. We not gonna outsmart them, man. We not gonna outsmart them, man. Y'all tried to get slick, say don't eat. We going to the fruits and veggies. He spraying that too, buying up all the farms, man. This dude is buying up all the farmland. You know, no more mom and pop farms is out here, man. Well, it is. Don't quote me. I'm just saying. He's trying to do his best to put his hands in it. You know what I mean? And then, you know, all the different pesticide and all the other chemicals that they spraying to keep the insects at bay. You know what I mean? So come on, man. Make sure you rinse your fruit in salt water, baking soda, vinegar, whatever you, man, mix it in all 3 if you have to. Let it soak, let it marinate. You know what I'm saying? And then when you do that, rinse it off thorough again. I'll put it in the fridge and do the same thing tomorrow, you know? So be easy, man. Make sure we all taking the proper steps, man, and reading the labels. Because, man, listen, it's getting. So, man, I ain't know. I don't know if y'all know, because I don't fly anyway. You know what I'm saying? I don't fly. Unless it's absolutely, positively mandatory. You hear me? That's the only way I take off. If it's mandatory. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta be there tomorrow, then I'm out. But if I gotta be there in 4 days, we driving. We in the car, load up, we gone. You know what I mean? And I say that to say this, man. The Department of Homeland Security, man. Did y'all know they're in the 4th week? Huh? They're in the 4th week of shutdown? They entering the 4th week of shutdown, man. TSA agents ain't missing paychecks. Major delays reported. U.S. airport. National Security is on high alert due to what's already happening in the Middle East. So can you imagine that, man? Can you imagine? Airport's gonna close down. Nobody gonna be flying. Gas prices already going up. Nobody gonna be driving. So if you gotta go somewhere, man, you better plan a month in advance, man. Ride a bike. Make sure you get your pedal on. You know, hopefully you ain't gotta go too far, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it's not too far. You can't even take a bus nowhere, man, because that's gas. They jacking up the prices on that. You grab the train, they jacking up the prices on that. So what we gonna do, man? He said he was gonna make it easier for you, man. You know, ever since he been around, man, my bow tie been getting tight. You know what I'm saying? The bow tie on my neck getting tight, man. Feel like they choking me. You hear me? I feel like they choking me. Word. And the Russian military court sentenced 19 people in the 2004 Moscow concert hall attack. 19 people got sentenced, right? 15 individuals will be serving life. Man, listen here, man. I word from the curb, I don't know how many people got killed or who did all the killing. You understand me? But shoot, just imagine if you was the lookout boy. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine if you was the driver. You know what I mean? And they gave you a life sentence. See, we already know they don't play over there anyway, man. Because, you know, Brittany got stuck over there for a while, man, with a vape pen. So we already know they don't play over there, man. They sentence you. I'm surprised they ain't say firing range. They still old school over there. They'll line you up. They'll line you up and pop, 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 pop. Huh. Word from the curb. Word from the curb, man. Don't hold me on that. You know what I'm saying? Bitcoin has climbed past 74,000. Huh? If you in Bitcoin, man, if you invested, man, listen here, man. You smart. You smart now. A lot of people is investing more because of the asset to cover, because we don't know what's going on. Gold is up. Gold is up, man. Gold is at a record high right now. You hear me? Gold is approaching a record high. Word from the curb. Gold is, can you imagine now? Can you imagine if you grab one of them gold bars that BJ's and Costco's and all them was selling? Huh? Hold on to it, man. Hold tight. It's coming. You know what I mean? It's coming. So because of what's going on in the Middle East and people trying to find out different ways to kind of move their money around. So Bitcoin and stocks is a very popular one then. You know what I mean? So hey, if you got gold, man, hold it. Hold it. You know what I'm saying? Hold it tight. Have y'all heard of Vibe? Have you heard of Vibe coding? Have y'all heard of Vibe coding? You know what I mean? You know, like the vibe. You got that. You know the vibe. And then coding. You know, we're going to decode something. You know what I mean? Put it together. We got vibe coding. Huh? Have you heard of it, man? It's the practice of building apps simply by describing them to the AI. You know what I mean? How many of y'all out there doing that? See, we try not to gatekeep around here, man. We gonna drop it to you like they put it to us, man. You know what I mean? I hear about it, you hear about it. What I'm gonna hold it for? It ain't gonna make sense to me to just hold it. Let's talk about it. You know what I mean? But Vibe coding is seeing a surge in mainstream mentioning as top developers. It's trending with this, man. It's a trend in 2006, man. It's the trend right now. It's the trend. Vibe coding, man. Just tell AI what you want it to do, what you trying to make it happen. See, this is another reason why New York and Hawaii and all them pass these different laws on the AI. Because AI about to get crazy out here, man. They about to get crazy. You hear me? Crazy. Not crazy drazy, but crazy. So, you know, be on the lookout for Vibe. Hey, you can use it. Hey, man, trend it. Make it trend. You know what I'm saying? Tell AI what you want it to do. Yeah, everybody else is. Appreciate you for joining, man. You just popping up, man. Huh? We talking about it all, man. Lamar Odom out of rehab. Dwight Howard is retiring. O'Shea Jackson Jr. said the NBA ain't right. You know what I'm saying? He said it ain't right, man. 2 Chainz is on the bestseller. Huh? Shout out to 2 Chainz. What'd he say? The voice in my head is God. Huh? Make sure y'all check out that, man. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be some good read, man. Reading is fundamental. Remember, if you're not learning, you're not living. So make sure you check that out. Check that out. Check that out. Homeland Security, man. TSA agents is missing money, man. Flights about to be crazy out here, man. It's about to get crazy. So make sure you pay attention. Shout out to Angela Simmons, man. I seen she got a track out, man. I ain't even know she sung. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, when you got a little confetti and you know a little people, man, you can do anything you want. You know what I mean? I think Hitmaker on the beat, if I'm not mistaken, it drops tonight at midnight, man. You can hear it tonight, man. I don't know, tune in, see what she got to say. You know, I think a lot of people going to tune in because they want to see if she talking about heartbreaks and heartaches, you know? If she talking about her and Yo Gotti, you know what I mean? That's what a lot of people going to wonder, man, you know? But everybody know what was going on, man. He waited forever to get Angela Simmons, and when he got her, he ain't want her no more. You know what I'm saying? So is that saying something about the female or the guy? Huh? Is that saying something about the female or the guy? You see somebody, you've been chasing them for years. You've been chasing her for years, man. As soon as you get her, you treat her just like another one. Is that because when you got her, she wasn't what you thought? So you said, you know what I mean? Or, you know, sometimes oil and water ain't compatible, no matter how you try mixing it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know exactly what it is, but, you know, that boy T.I. just did another interview, man. You know what I'm saying? He talking different, man. T.I. talking different, man. You know? He ain't talking as spicy as he was, man. Let me find out, man. 50 talking about that docuseries and he just, you know what I mean? He feels some type of way. You know? A lot of people say he wrong, man. 50 always trying to. T.I. said the white people somewhere laughing because they be fighting and arguing. You know what I mean? I say he backpedaling. You know what I mean? You see how real he get, man. You see how real he get, man. Get real in the field, man. You know what I mean? It's tough. It's tough fighting somebody with paper like that, man. And you know, me personally, that 50 track that everybody going crazy on right now, everybody's saying, oh man, hip hop back. You know? Me and my people was discussing it, man. Hip hop ain't back, man. Hip hop lost itself when the Biggie and Tupac beef started. You know, when you go back earlier, Kumo D, LL Cool J, you know what I'm saying? LL Cannabis, you know, KRS-One, MC Shan, you know what I mean? When you go back to times like that, now that was hip hop. That was hip hop right there. You know what I mean? Now it's like people ain't happy unless you're talking about violence. You know what I mean? People ain't happy unless you talk about violence, man. And then when you talk about violence in hip hop, soon as something happen, they like, yo, why he did that? See, that's what I don't understand, man. You can't roar, you can't root for something, and then when it happen, you mad about it. So we gotta be a little careful, man. We gotta be a little careful how we treating what we saying, how we say it. You know what I mean? But T.I. calls everything BS now, man. You know what I'm saying? He call everything BS, man. 50 not playing fair. 50 not playing fair, man. So, you know, he said, forget it. It ain't worth it. I don't know why the family got involved in it. You know what I mean? That's what the Rap About It crew was talking about, you know? Mano and them. A couple episodes ago, they was talking about it. Like, yo, you know, when you beefing, if you got street beef, only people you won't go involve is your family that's in the street. You know what I mean? You got cousins, you got player partners, you got friends. That's when you gonna put them onto the street beef too. Other than that, you got street beef. You're not grabbing your cousin. You're not grabbing your auntie, your uncle. You know what I'm saying? You're not bringing people into the street beef, man. If you're a grown man and you got kids at home, you ain't going home and getting your son. Talking about, son, come with me just in case he got a son. You're not doing that. So it's like, you know, hip hop is taking a new direction, man. It's all about the violence, man. Seeing people get hurt. You know what I'm saying? People not gonna be happy until people get hurt. Then when somebody get hurt, I keep telling you, it's gonna be like, yo, why they hurt him? You know what I mean? Gone too soon. Memorial. Running up his streams. Listening to his music. I wish he was here. Come Come on, people. You know what I mean? I understand everybody feel like, yo, 50 be doing this, he be doing that. You know, may no tan, he ain't no bully. He ain't this, he ain't that. You ain't never did nothing. He got smacked, he got punched. But one thing I know for sure, man. One thing I know for sure, man. Ain't none of them niggas running up on him, man. Ain't none. Is it because he got security? Can't say that. Cause when 50 used to go to the award shows, man, and he had beef with you, that man would walk through the crowd, man. That man would walk through the crowd, man, walk up on you, walk by you, man. You know what I mean? So why people ain't swing? Why people ain't do nothing? Because they were scared to go to jail? Is that what it was? When he hopped on stage with T.I. and Jay-Z, all Hov can say is, man, you can get some of this. You can get some of this. So I don't know, man. I don't know, man. You know? And unless a man call himself a bully, how you gonna be a bully, man? People give you nicknames, man. You can't nickname yourself, man. We already talked about this, man. You cannot nickname yourself. I don't care what you call yourself. You can call yourself Lego My Ego. It doesn't make sense if you gave it to yourself. You know what I mean? A nickname is something that's earned. Like, you know. Now, if you're trying to be funny, like 50 did with the Meet Memphis Bleak and LL Cool J, you know what I mean? Talking about them boys' bald heads, you know? Then that's something different. But y'all gotta know, man. Y'all gotta know, man. 50 don't like LL because LL tried to discredit him, saying he ain't helping write nothing. You know what I mean? He ain't helping. He ain't helping with the album. So 50 got a little grudge against. He got that. One thing about a nigga like 50, man, you cannot make that man mad. He will never forget. He got a memory like an elephant. He will never forget, man. He will never forget you. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people look at that funny. A lot of people look at that funny and say he this, he ain't right, he ain't. But I can understand, man. I can understand, man. It's just like, shoot, man. I shot at all the North Carolina fans, man. You know, once they came at me and was talking that jazz like they won the Super Bowl, like they won the championship. When we won, I loaded my gun up and I hit the field too, and I bust back. Bust. I bust back, man. I bust back. But then when you bust back, they like, oh, man, what you doing? Why you talking all this junk? Why you talking all this smack? At the end of the day, man, let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell you something, man. And this is real. Once you start the fire, you can't control how it burns, man. You hear me? Once you start a fire, you cannot control how it burns. So just be careful when you start fires out here, man. Because when that thing start burning out of control and it burn rapid, you can't be like, man, you talking mad junk, man. Oh, man, you talking mad junk, man. Why you talking so much junk? Hey, man, listen here, man. Because you started the fire. That's the thing about life I don't understand, man. When you come out your mouth sideways, you have no control of what the other person gonna say back. So the best bet, like the best bet is don't say nothing. Be political. Keep it down the line. Because once you start swerving, somebody gonna get hit. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you. That's big facts right there, man. You hear me? That ain't even word from the curb right there. You know what I'm saying? You cannot control what somebody gonna say and what somebody gonna do when you make them react. You can't do it. You can't do it, man. Now when the guy react, he looking like the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? You don't say something foul about me. You don't call me names. Then when I call you names back, I'm going too hard. I'm too rough. Well, man, you shouldn't have opened your mouth, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, listen. They always told me, man, you can't be humble in the jungle, man. You understand me? You underdig me? You can't be humble in the jungle. So if you're in the jungle and monkeys, lions, gorillas, and they start coming at you, shooting bananas, what you gonna do? Just get hit by them? You gonna pick up rocks and start shooting them back. You shooting bananas, I'm shooting rocks. You know what I mean? That's just the way of life, man. So I understand why people feel the way they feel about 50 Cent, man. But you gotta understand, don't poke him, man. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. One thing, man, it is no time limit on get back. There's no time limit on get back. You hear me? There's no time limit, man. You know, you can't look at your watch and be like, yo, I'm gonna get him back. I'm gonna get him. My time expired. No, there's no time on get back, man. You know what I mean? Just be ready. Just be ready, man. Hey, man, just be ready. You know what I'm saying? Just be ready. You know what I mean? So everybody dissing 50, everybody coming at 50 sideways. You know what I mean? Everybody talking they smack about 50. Man, ain't no saying what he's saying about 50. Even Papoose dropped this. Man, I asked y'all, man. You know, what y'all thought about that Papoose track, man? What was it? What was the Papoose track, man? Did y'all like it? Out of 1 out of 5, what you give it? What y'all giving it? I gave it a 3.5. You know what I'm saying? I gave it right on the cuff. You know what I mean? Because he said some old stuff we already heard, but then he said some new stuff. But then it's like, man, Pap, Pap trying to sell a mixtape. You understand me? He trying to get y'all to go download a mixtape, man. This man ain't even trying to put money in his pocket, man. He ain't even trying to promote no album. He ain't even trying to promote, you know, he just trying to stay irrelevant. See, he would rather people talk about him beefing with 50, his diss tracks to 50, than people talking about him, Clarissa, and Remy. You know what I mean? See, this is the good way for Papoose to get a distraction. You hear me? So, and then, what does Clarissa do? She even provokes it. Retweets, Curtis Jack. You know what I mean? F Curtis Jack. Forget him. Okay. All right. Okay. There y'all go again. Now, when he put up the mugshots, when she was looking like Silly from Color Purple, you know what I'm saying? When he put up them Color Purple mugshots, don't get mad, man. You cannot get mad. You got to take it on the chin. You got to say, okay, I understand. That's funny. The best way to beat 50 is to laugh with him, man. Just to laugh with him. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, 50. You gave me about 20, 30,000 followers. I appreciate you. Get your bag. Capitalize on the moment, man. That's the best way. The best way is to capitalize on the moment. Don't get caught up in it. Don't get caught up in the moment, man. So she jumped up, you know, took shots. But I understand why Clarissa doing that. Because she got to change the narrative. She out here saying she can beat up dudes. You know what I mean? Like, I understand being confident in yourself, man. I understand the confidence. I understand you being tough. But come on now. She got to stop hitting Papoose J. She got to stop hitting the J. She got to stop hitting Pap J. You know what I mean? Because, boy, hey, they going to drug test her next. You hear me? Because she got to be higher than a Cooter Bug Brown. Saying that she could be the man. Hey, listen here. I don't care if a man ain't got no boxing skills whatsoever. You hear me? If he can take a couple punches and throw one, if he can land one punch, one square punch, it's over with. Night, man. So she got to stop it, man. She got to stop her narrative, man. She definitely got to stop it. But, you know, why everybody on 50 like that? Why they all on 50? You know what I'm saying? 50 and Max B in 2 days, 10 million views, man. 10 million views in 2 days. Now, y'all can't tell me y'all ain't running the check. Even the people he talk about checking out the video. Even Mano watched the video a few times. Fab watched it a few times. You know Fab over there cooking up something. It take Fab eternity to come out with an album. So it's gonna take him at least a week or two to come out with a diss. You know what I mean? And it's like, man, poor Dave East, man. Poor Dave East, man. This man just, you know what I'm saying? He just along for the ride. He cool with them. It's like one of them being in a tight position, man. I'm cool with him. I'm cool with them. They all fighting. Dang. You understand me? Excuse me. I told you, Mano ain't say not one bar to Max B, man. I'm confused about that. That's what I'm confused about. You even had a chance to follow up and say something different. Say something else. He didn't. Come on. If he did, put the bar in the chat. Put the comment in the chat and let me know. You know what I mean? Let me know what he said, man. What he said. So you know, with all that going on, man. With all that going on, like I said, ain't nobody running up on 50, man. They know where he be at. That man telling y'all every place he be in. He in Vegas. I'm in Miami. I'm over here. I'm over there. Man, if you really a super thug, man, you really about that action, man. All you gotta do is run up. All you gotta do is run up. You know what I mean? Hey, stop talking about it and be about it. That's what they always say. Word. But hey, man, on a lighter note, on a more positive side, man, you know, everybody calling 50 the bully. Everybody talking all this yin-yang about 50. But 50 out here doing what no other, who else in the industry did it, man? He already looked out for Fetty Wap when Fetty Wap was locked up. You know what I mean? Make sure he got some money to hold him down, to prosper. You know what I'm saying? Now he done threw India 100K. Like, hold this down, man. Pay for some bills, and do this, do that. You know what I mean? First he said that was some of the lawyer money. He made it seem like that was some of the lawyer money. Like, take this 100K, pay for the lawyers, hold yourself down. But then he followed up. He sent a half a mil to the lawyer, man. He sent a $500,000 to one of the best lawyers in the game. Hey, man, get that man out. Get that man out, man. Get that man out. So you know what's gonna happen, right? When Dirk come home, man. Wasn't Dirk in Power? Was he in one of the shows already? You know what I mean? Wasn't he already an actor? He definitely got a role when he come home. 50 gonna make sure he get to the money so he can get some of that money back. It's definitely chess, not checkers. Where everybody out here watching the man struggle, saying he ain't putting no music out, not promoting him. I ain't seeing nobody say free Dirk. I ain't seeing nobody. You know what I mean? Is it because word from the curb, Devon, allegations? Is that what it is? Is it that? What is it? Why ain't nobody out here saying free Dirk? Huh? See? When you down and out, man. When you're down and out, that's when you can tell. That's when you see who really down with you. You know what I mean? That's when you find out where the real love is, man. Who you with? Who with you? You know what I'm saying? When you're down and out. So, you know, shout out to 50, man. You know what I mean? Everybody call him a bully. Everybody call him the bad guy. The man just an opportunist, man. He an opportunist. A businessman / opportunist, man. You know what I mean? Everybody out there is. Everybody out there is a businessman / opportunist. You know what I mean? Everybody, you go. If it's a chance for you to make money, you're gonna take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying, me? If it's a chance for you to help somebody and work something out, you're gonna do it. You know what I mean? So, hey, man, at the end of the day, man, you can't be mad at that man, man. You can't be mad at that man. You know what I mean? I told y'all, man, we here for a short time, not a long time today, man. The best team in college basketball playing at 7 o'clock, man. Make sure y'all tune in, man. And then afterwards is the game after that is, you know what I'm saying? All them other people, that's that other North Carolina team. That's the other team from North Carolina, man. You understand me? That's that other team. March Madness has entered the building. You hear me? March Madness is here. Huh? It is here. Huh? UMass. UMass popped Miami, Ohio today. Miami, Ohio was 31-0. You know what I'm saying? See, it's good to get you. It's good to get you a scratch now. You know what I mean? Cause somebody like Miami, Ohio, when they get in the tournament, when they get in the tournament and they lose the first or second round, everybody already knew it was coming. UMass beat them. You know what I'm saying? UMass. It's no pressure on their chest, man. No pressure. You know what I mean? Virginia beat NC State. Huh? Or UMass beat them 87-83. UMass beat Miami, Ohio 87-83. Virginia beat NC State 81-74. Huh? That was the third time this season. Third time a charm, man. That's a sweep. That's a sweep, man. You only play somebody twice. You know what I mean? That's a sweep. Seton Hall versus Creighton, huh? Seton Hall done popped them. You see, man, shout out to the Knights, man. You know we down here in Florida, man. Shout out to you, UCF Knights, man. I done been to a bunch of the night games, especially football season. You can always catch me on the grass, man. Well, not in the building, you know what I'm saying? But I'll be out there. I tailgate. I like it. Good atmosphere, good vibe. College students is crazy. If you never been to college, man, you catch you a college game, you gonna see like, dang, man, this what it was, this what I missed. You know what I mean? Shout out to college life, man. I hope everybody get a chance to experience it once or twice in their life. You understand me? But UCF beat Cincinnati, man. Can you believe it? They secured a bid though. UCF will be at the dance. They'll be dancing. Watch me get down. I don't own the rights. And shout out to all the teams that already kind of made it already, man. Shout out to the teams that already cashed in, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of teams, you know, you got to win your division in order to get in. So shout out to the teams that's winning their conference to get in, man. You know? Can't have the men's without the women's, man. The women's heating up too. So, you know what I mean? It's a lot going on, man. Selection Sunday is round the corner, man. It is round the corner. You know what I mean? It is round the corner. So, hey, man. Hey, man, say, man. Let's do a recap. Let's do a recap before we boom back. You hear me? Let's do the recap, man. O'Shea Jackson, man. O'Shea Jackson Jr. said the NBA just took a bad one, man. You know, he felt like they wanted Bam to beat Wilt record, which is definitely, man. Listen here, man. If you only way you gonna beat Wilt record is a team constantly giving you the ball every trip down. Just feed you. You gotta have. They just gave you the blueprint. You gotta have 50 foul shots, man. Gotta have at least 50 foul shots, man. And you gotta hit all of them. You gotta hit every one. At least miss 2. At least 48. You gotta get at least 48 points. You know what I'm saying? From the line. At least 45 to 48 from the line. That's the only way you're going to beat Wilt record, man. You know what I'm saying? They get mad and say Wilt was knocking his boys' paws out the air and dunking. There was no goaltending, no goaltending back then. You know what I mean? So, shoot. That man shoot, I jump up, catch his ball, and dunk it. Wilt was tall enough to do it. You understand? So, yeah. 50 Cent done sent Little Dirt and his girl some money, man. You know what I mean? $500,000 for the lawyer, $100K to survive. Shout out to 50 for that. 2 Chainz best-selling author, man. Huh? He's a rapper and an author. Go figure. Max B and 50 Cent, man. 2 days, over 10 million views, man. On No More Tricks, man. See, That can make your enemy mad too, man. You talking about me and y'all doing numbers? I gotta drop something. I gotta. I just gotta. You hear me? Carissa Shields jumping in beef that got nothing to do with her, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a man's world. This is a man's world. You hear me? I own the rights. She ain't got nothing to do with nothing, man. And she's sticking her head and, you know. But I understand, man. Once you get a taste of the algorithm and you see how you trending and you see how everybody talking about you, you got to do everything in your power to make sure you stay there. Big facts, huh? Angela Simmons dropped some music tonight. Do Future come out tonight? Huh? I know tomorrow, Friday the 13th, man. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people get petrified and nervous when they hear that Friday the 13th, man. I was born on the 13th, so I love it. I love it, and I love it. Huh? T.I. doing a lot of backpedaling, man. Listen to his interviews now, man. Listen to his interviews, listen to his conversation. I don't know if the thing's just getting old to him. He don't want to talk about it no more. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I do know. I do know, man. Things just got quiet over there in that camp, man. You know what I mean? That means he went out there and put a muzzle on the kids, man. You know? Got a Muslim. Lamar Odom fresh out of rehab. Huh? 30-day stint, man. He want to be a coach. Who's going to hire him? Huh? Who's going to hire him? Man, huh? We said Trey Hendrickson is an official Raven, man. He done signed his contract 4 years, huh? 4 years, 28 mil. Crosby was going to get 35 mil. So we saved 7 mil. You know what I'm saying? And we got the dude that shooting 2 years had the highest sacks efficiency. So, hey, man, maybe it makes sense. Dwight Howard, huh? He's retiring from the NBA. It's over with. I thought he was already done. But he has officially retired, man. I guess that's the same as Cam Newton not retiring from the NFL. Like, what you waiting on, my boy? What you waiting on? You know what I mean? What you waiting on? I understand. A lot of y'all know that y'all won't get a jacket. Not saying that Cam shouldn't get a jacket, but a lot of them know they won't get a jacket. So if I don't retire, y'all can't never deny me of a jacket. Aha! Smart thinking, huh? 2 ships got popped in the water. You know what I mean? In the strait, 2 ships got popped. Huh? They want to clear out all American military bases near Iran. Go figure, huh? The Department of Homeland Security, man, remains shut down, huh? Going into its 4th week of shutdown, man. TSA agents not getting paid. Who gonna protect us? Who's protecting us from home? Huh? Shout out to Boys to Men. I own the rights. But that's what it sounds like. Who's protecting us, man? Who's protecting us? Shoot, if we ain't got nobody watching the missiles coming this way, how they gonna buck them out the sky? Who's protecting us? Spooky, huh? Moscow, huh? 2024 Moscow concert event, man. Just seen 15 people get sentenced to life. How did I get life? Huh? Vibe coding, man. Make sure you look into that, man. Vibe coding, man. Tell AI, describe to AI what you want. Let it do what it's supposed to do, huh? You know what I mean? And we gotta be smarter, man. Use what we got. You understand me? You underdig me? Bitcoin is bitten, huh? 74,000. Bitcoin is up. Gold is at the highest it ever been. Record numbers for gold. So you know how that go. And then, like we said, man, it's March Madness, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like my man, Dickie V used to say, man. Shout out to the Diaper Dandies, baby. Huh? It's March Madness, baby. Huh? Shout out to the Diaper Dandies. It's March Madness. Hey, y'all know what time it is, man. It's time for me. It's time for you. Hey, we can meet up later on, little rendezvous. I don't own the rights. We just make up stuff, man. Don't quote me. I can't rap. I can't sing. But you know what I mean. Huh? Talk about it. Huh? You heard what you said, huh? Appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. You know what I mean? And you know how we do around this time, man. Y'all know how it go, man. You know, if you don't know the mantra, get to know the mantra, man. Merch is on the way. We got merch in the cut, man. Get to know the mantra. You know how we do it, man. You know how we do it, man. One hand, two fingers, man. You know what I mean? In this case, you don't know, man. That's our way of greeting you and saying, you know what I mean? One hand, two fingers, man. I love my life. Don't judge my life. Live my whole life. Hey, shout out to Nori, man. Y'all know how it is. I don't own the rights. This game we play. Huh? I don't own the rights, but man, y'all go stream that song, man. You know what I'm saying? Yay! How it go? Yeah.